When you cross the threshold of 60, life takes on a new shape. It's not just about retirement parties and senior discounts. It's a season of reevaluation. The big question arises, who's really in your corner when life gets tough? In our younger years, we naturally assume our closest allies will always be our family, our kids, our spouse, lifelong friends. But as we age, the world shifts. Priorities change. Schedules fill up. Loved ones mean well, but they're living their own stories. This video isn't here to cast doubt on the people you love. It's about something more empowering. Discovering the 6 core foundations that can offer you deeper strength and more consistent support than even your inner circle. Surprised? You won't be by the end. These aren't just ideas. They're real, practical pillars that can hold you up through the ups and downs of later life. When you focus on them, you don't just survive. You thrive with confidence, clarity, and purpose. Let's dive into the first pillar, arguably the one that gives you the most control. Your financial strength, the power to stand on your own. Let's get honest. Money isn't everything, but in the later chapters of life, it becomes one of the clearest markers of freedom. After 60, financial independence isn't just convenient. It's essential. It gives you choices, dignity, and peace of mind. Too often, we fall into the comforting belief that if things ever go south, our children will step in, that they'll have our back like we had theirs. But love doesn't always equal capacity. Your kids may adore you, but they're also juggling mortgages, childcare, and their own financial pressures. Counting on them to be your safety net? That's not a plan. That's a gamble. Think of your financial well-being as your personal armor. It protects you when life throws unexpected punches, medical expenses, home repairs, inflation. And it gives you the freedom to say yes to what matters and no to what doesn't serve you. You don't need to be rich. You need to be ready. Do you have an emergency fund? A reliable income stream? A budget that reflects your real needs and goals? Not just survival, but a life that still excites you? Take time to understand where your money goes. Cut what you don't need and invest in what secures your future. Seek help if you need it. A good financial advisor can be a game changer. This pillar isn't built overnight, but every decision you make today lays another brick. Because when the world shifts, when others are busy, when support seems far away, your financial strength will still be right there, holding you steady. Pillar 2, your physical health. The foundation everything else rests on. Here's a truth no one likes to hear, but everyone needs to. If your body fails, your freedom goes with it. After 60, your health becomes a gatekeeper to everything: mobility, independence, even joy. You could have all the money in the world, a big loving family, and a full calendar of social plans, but without your health, none of it matters. And the tough part? No one else can do this work for you. Your family can cheer you on, but they can't walk those extra steps. They can care for you, but they can't undo years of neglect. This is one area of life where you're the only one in charge. And that's not a burden, it's a gift. Many people assume aging means slowing down and giving up. But that mindset is what steals your strength, not the years themselves. The secret isn't to stop aging. It's to stay in motion as you do. Think about your daily habits. Are you moving your body? Are you eating foods that heal rather than harm? Are you paying attention to the little red flags, those aches that fatigue, the changes in balance? Catching these signs early can be the difference between living well and merely getting by. And don't underestimate the power of small changes. A walk around the block, stretching in the morning, swapping one processed meal for something fresh. These aren't just health choices, they're life choices. Because at the end of the day, your body is your vehicle for everything else you care about. Take care of it like it's your most trusted friend, because it is. And the more you nurture it now, the less you'll have to lean on others later. Pillar 3, your social circle, the people who keep your spirit alive. There's a silent danger that creeps up on many people after 60. It's not illness. It's not finances. It's isolation. As the years go by, friends move, loved ones pass, and routines shift. Before you realize it, your once busy life starts to feel a little too quiet. And while solitude can be peaceful, loneliness is something entirely different. It drains your energy, dulls your joy, and even impacts your physical health. It's easy to assume your family will fill that gap, that your kids, grandkids, or partner will be your emotional lifeline. But the truth is, they have full lives too. And while they may love you dearly, they can't be your entire world. Nor should they. That's where your social circle comes in, not just for fun or company, but for vital connection. Friendships, community, conversation. These aren't luxuries in later life. They're essentials. They remind you that you're still part of something bigger, still seen, still valued. The beauty is, it's never too late to expand your circle. Reconnect with old friends. Say yes to a neighbor's invitation. Join a local group that shares your interests. Or try something new. Painting, pickleball, language classes, whatever lights you up. The goal isn't to collect contacts. It's to build meaningful connections. People who check in, who make you laugh, who listen, people who get you. Your social life doesn't shrink with age unless you let it. Keep reaching out. Keep showing up, because the people you surround yourself with can lift you higher, keep you grounded, and make every season of life richer and more vibrant. Pillar 4, your sense of purpose, the fire that keeps you going. What gets you out of bed in the morning? Really? After 60, many of the roles that once defined you begin to fade. The job ends. The kids grow up. The calendar opens up. And in that quiet, a question echoes louder than ever. What am I here for now? This is where purpose steps in, not as some lofty, untouchable concept, but as your inner compass. It's what gives your life rhythm, energy, and direction. And here's the beautiful part. Your purpose isn't behind you. It evolves with you. The mistake many people make is thinking purpose has to be big to matter. It doesn't. Purpose can be found in growing a garden, teaching someone a skill, volunteering at the library, writing a memoir, or even walking your neighbor's dog with a smile. It's about contribution, curiosity, and doing something that adds light to your day, or someone else's. Without purpose, days blur. With it, life feels vibrant, even in the smallest moments. You feel useful, needed, alive. Think about this. What do you love? What makes you feel proud? What brings you peace or joy or a sense of completion at the end of the day? Start there. It doesn't have to impress anyone. It just has to matter to you. And remember, your purpose is yours alone. No one can hand it to you. Not your spouse, not your children, not society. It's something you claim. And once you do, it becomes one of the strongest sources of support you'll ever have. Because it's something that lives inside you, no matter what life looks like on the outside. Pillar 5, emotional resilience, your inner strength in every storm. Let's face it, life doesn't suddenly get easier after 60. It just changes. Loss, uncertainty, health scares, shifting relationships, these are real. But what separates those who feel broken from those who rise stronger isn't how many challenges they face. It's how they respond to them. That's emotional resilience. It's not about being tough or pretending nothing hurts. It's about learning how to bend without breaking, how to feel the full weight of life without letting it crush your spirit. Many people believe their family will always be there to help them cope, and sometimes they are. But here's the truth. Even those who love you the most can't always carry your emotional burdens. They have their own battles, and they may not fully understand what you're going through. That's why building your own emotional toolkit is essential. Learn how to sit with your feelings instead of running from them. Practice mindfulness, gratitude, and forgiveness, not for others, but for yourself. Write, meditate, pray, talk, cry when you need to, and laugh when you can. Look at resilience not as a trait you either have or don't, but as a muscle you build, one choice at a time. Every time you let go of bitterness, face a fear, or choose hope over despair, you grow stronger. It's okay to feel pain, but don't stay stuck in it. You have the power to process, heal, and move forward with grace. And when you realize that you're your own emotional anchor, you stop waiting for someone else to make you feel okay. At the end of the day, your greatest comfort won't come from people. It will come from your ability to hold yourself steady, even when the world around you shifts. Pillar 6, adaptability, the art of growing with life. If there's one constant in life, especially after 60, it's this: things will change, and not always in ways you expect or want. Friends move away, bodies slow down, technology speeds up, the world as you knew it starts to evolve around you. But here's the secret to staying strong through it all: adaptability. Adaptability isn't about giving up who you are. It's about staying open to who you're becoming. It's the ability to face change with curiosity instead of fear. To say, this is new, but maybe there's something good in it for me. Unfortunately, many people dig their heels in as they age. They get stuck in routines, ideas, and old versions of themselves. And in doing so, they miss out on a world that's still offering them experiences, friendships, growth, and joy. But those who stay adaptable, they're the ones who thrive. They're the ones who learn how to use video calls to connect with grandkids, join online groups that bring new conversations, explore new hobbies, and try things they once said they never would. Adaptability is a mindset. It's saying, I can still learn. I can still grow. I can still surprise myself. You don't have to change everything. Just be willing to shift, adjust, explore. When something ends, look for what's beginning. When life feels unfamiliar, get curious instead of retreating. This flexibility becomes one of your most powerful forms of support. Why? Because you stop depending on things to stay the same in order to be okay. You become your own constant in a changing world. And that's a strength no one can take away from you. Life after 60 isn't about fading away. It's about rising into a new kind of strength, a strength that doesn't rely on the presence of others, but on the foundation you build within yourself. Yes, family may love you. Yes, friend may support you. But when life gets real, and it always does, it's the pillars you've built that will keep you steady. Your financial stability gives you freedom. Your physical health gives you independence. Your social circle keeps your spirit vibrant. Your sense of purpose fuels your days with meaning. Your emotional resilience helps you weather every storm. And your ability to adapt keeps you growing no matter what life throws at you. These aren't just ideas. They're life-saving anchors. The good news? It's never too late to strengthen them. Start small. Choose one. Build like your life depends on it. Because in many ways it does. You don't need to wait for anyone to save you. You don't need to hope someone will show up. You are already enough. You have what it takes to stand strong, to feel fulfilled, to live deeply, and to love this season of life. So ask yourself today, which pillar needs your attention? And what small step can you take to strengthen it? Because when you invest in these 6 pillars, you're not just preparing for the future. You're claiming your power right now. And that's a life worth living.